let's check out some tunes. The Sinclair Express. It Never Ends. Check the review out on the website and let us know what you think in the comments. Share this video out. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is for all the oddballs out there. You know who you are. All right, listen.
I used to count cards when I was 6, playing them games, I knew all the little tricks. Every other kid on the block must have thought that I was bluffing. Back in the day when I was 4 foot nothing, now I'm grown. I got a little kick in my step, a little cruise in my walk, a little smooth in my talk. I'm just a regular hermit curmudgeon to be, saying get off my lawn, you damn dirty hippie. But it's a shame, you see, cause that just ain't me. And it's painful to feel it fading gradually, but there's no running. In fact, I know my day is coming. My sons are going to sense it would be best to get gunning into action. Ain't got the time for no distraction, so I push them all away. Everybody, every day, without exception. Yeah, I know it's excessive, so I ought to count my blessings and just take it to heart. Learn a lesson, cause no, I think I'm alone again. No, I know how this ends. No, I think I'm alone again. No, I know how this ends. A lazy Friday, just laying down thinking of stars. No friend from out of town was up to meet at the bar. I didn't dress to impress, I wasn't looking my best, but I rolled out, put my self-doubt to rest. No expectations when I walked in through the door. As it turns out, there was quite a few folks more than me, the hermit curmudgeon to be, saying get off my lawn, you damn dirty hippie. Well, never in my life did I think that I would see another stunner rabbit lava take an interest in me. So I didn't presume as she scanned the room, but she said Missy directly to my 3. It was a chill vibe, the atmosphere felt alive. Conversationally, I was just along for the ride. We got to talking about everything from this to that, and chit to chat, man, it was fat. Then I cracked a solid quick with it quick, got the whole room cheesing. Looked in her direction, and I gotta say, I finally saw the way that her cheeks formed into a smile as she crinkled up her nose with that grit in her eye. Yeah, it was something.
The Sinclair Express. It Never Ends. I play drums like that. In my room by myself on the drum pads, the little kid drum pads like that, in my gold chain.
You just stare with that goofy.
That's all I gotta say. No, this group actually, I hope they're watching because they had submitted to be a featured artist and a review, I think, at the same time, and I emailed them almost right away and offered a featured artist slot. Never heard back, so that I'm wondering if they didn't get my email or I don't know, maybe they called it quits. Who knows? But if you guys happen to see this, get in touch. Love to have you on the show. So. This reminds me of, there's a lot of like hip hop stuff out there, white boy hip hop, if you will. There's a group that I remember when I was in St. Louis called the Core Project. And this group reminds me a lot of them. Nobody's going to know that reference unless you were around then in that specific scene, but sort of, like old school Beastie Boys kind of flavor stuff,
Yeah, Tenacious D too. I mean, there's the comedy niche is pretty well defined, and it's I mean, the reference on this band, strangely enough, for the first time is a band that I played in myself, and it's a very similar style. It was the tail end of my career, like last couple of years. It was called the Brian Vittner Experience in Chicago, and it was all like parodies and comedic satire lyrics and all that stuff, and we wore jumpsuits, and so when I moved to Arizona, they ended up all moving to LA, and they changed the name to Vagiant. So look up Vagiant on, I think they're actually on Spotify too. Songs like Bloodbeard, Bill Gates is the devil, I'm sick of your sweet face, stuff like that. Nice. But yeah, it was some of the biggest crowds of my original music career. The biggest crowds, like I've said before, is always when I was playing in this mostly cover band. I played in this band that was like 90% covers, and then we'd play like 1 or 2 originals, and we'd get 1,500, 2,000 people at our shows in Chicago. But for original bands, this comedy band, we consistently, 250, 300 people. And, and it was kind of like a side fun project, but it definitely taught me something about the comedy niche that people like it. I mean, they just kind of, it's synonymous with just a fun night out, where as opposed to just watching an original band that you're not really into or something, you know. So yeah,